Wrestling fans, I'm Chris Carter, and this is my partner, Josh Jonai, the guy with the bow tie, and this is CIW Wrestling, brought to you on WTOL Channel 11 Toledo.
Step into the ring, the crowd feeling alive, in the spotlight bright, yeah, we ready to strive. Champions rise, every match is a show, fighting for glory, that's how legends grow. From the top of the ropes to the mat we fly, no pain, no gain, you know we reach for the sky. We are warriors here in the name of the fight, for the passion is clear. Unbreakable could we.
Ladies and
wait a second! No introductions here tonight! Shogun not gonna waste any more time for Malice!
I had a bad feeling about this one, and it looks like it's going downhill right now.
No formalities given, and the fight starts, just the way I like it.
Remember, guys, they went around the whole building here at that St. Clement's Hall. It was not pretty. Security was laid out.
These are two monsters battling it out. Whoa, you hear that?
And now Shogun giving Malice a big chop, but Malice is going to retaliate with a huger chop.
I like this Jackson Stones, aside from being an absolute beast, oh man, muscular, strong, he's also mildly unhinged. I can relate to that.
Look at the upper body on that man.
Shogun's trying to capitalize on a suplex, but Malice making sure that that suplex will not capitalize.
He's dealing with a man who held the CIW title for almost 3 years.
But it was Shogun who laid out Malice after that grueling steel cage match. Oh, wait a second, the thumb to the eye, and now he's just raking it right to his face.
Again, one of the NCAA, right to the eye. You gotta like it.
I don't think there was any sort of raking in the eyes in the NCAA at all, Andy. But now,
Obviously, we're watching different matches.
back to this contest, Malice is in trouble.
I've heard a match like this in the past be referred to as a car wreck, and it sure looks like one to me.
Listen, some people might talk about, King Kong versus Godzilla. Right now, we got Malice and Jackson Stone in the middle of that ring.
This is tit for tat right here. It's unbelievable.
Oh, here he goes.
Back and forth, each man trying to get the advantage.
Stone is outside of the ring, guys.
Can't win this match outside of the ring. Ain't gonna happen.
But it looks like I don't think Malice cares. I don't think he cares.
No, he's out for revenge. That's what he's out for.
The best dish is served with some revenge, if you will, Chris.
You said that, and you are correct.
Come on, right into that guardrail.
I don't like calling anyone, but perhaps it's revenge is a dish best served cold. I think that's what he's doing.
Oh! He dropped him right on the guardrail, Andy, right on the chest. Tell me what that's going to
That
hurt.
doesn't give, but I'll tell you what, when that sternum cracks, breathing gets hard.
And now Shogun just shoving a fan. Come on now.
Every movement, everything you do, try and take a breath hurts when that happens.
Nobody is safe with Shogun, but Shogun going to meet on that hardest part of the apron right there, the hardest part of the ring, if you will. And there goes that chop. I mean, the referee is just letting these guys go at it. I don't blame this official at all. Oh, no. No. Oh, speaking of the hardest part of the ring, the belly to back suplex right on the apron, the hardest part of the ring.
Again, you use whatever you're given.
This is a TNA start. Wait a second. Stone looks like he's got a chair.
Malice looks tired. He probably wants to help him.
But look at this. Malice now getting out of that ring. Realizing. Oh, wait a second.
Oh, boy, here we go.
Guys, I don't think this is guys, I don't think this is a no disqualification right now.
What's good for the goose seems to be good for the gander. Ooh. We could end up with a dead ref here if he keeps this up.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, okay.
Oh no! And now we got a war!
I believe I warned the ref about that, did I not?
You did!
It seems like we've lost all control here in this one.
And now, look at this, Ray Orndorff!
Orndorff's out here. Don't hit Orndorff. I'll have to go get my pocket mask and start CPR.
Oh no! Come on now! Ray Orndorff is down! Shogun!
Like a sack of taters.
And now we lost a second official, and there goes the chair! Right to the gut and to the back! And now the locker room is emptied, and now we got our security staff!
There's going to be some heavy fines leveled against both of these men. I can tell you that right now.
For the shot on Orndorff, I understand, but with that said,
Oh, come on, Andy. Don't even give me that crap.
that was a
Ray Orndorff, he's 60 years old, for God's sake.
I mean, look, we need the Army. We need somebody to stop these guys. These guys are going to tear each other apart. And here comes Malice.
You know, Andy, finally, you're out of line. You're way out of line.
I can get back in line.
And now look at this. We got to get some order, guys.
Hey, as we said, you got the Army, you got the Navy, you got the Marines, but we got Godzilla and Kong.
Man, right before our very eyes, right here on ringside.
And now all hell has broken loose here tonight. The these guys are trying their best to keep these two apart.
There's not enough guys to calm these two down.
Oh man, this is getting more ugly, Chris. And there goes Malice up and over. And I think that's a smart idea, getting Malice outside of the ring.
How many guys ran over Orndorff when they went over there?
Oh, come on, stop it, Andy.
just asking.
Oh, look at this sit down. Jackson Stone using that chair right to the gut. Someone get that chair away from that man. Get to the goodness gracious.
Yes.
And now you got some order. Malice is now heading to the back.
That's why you better run. You know, before you back. Russ, give him the mic.
Gracious, guys. CIW Ringside fans, this is all the time we have right now. This war is not over.
It seems like it's just beginning.
Your old ass better run. This looks like Charlotte got something more for you. You get this straight. Oh, we don't go that way right now. You know what? You want more of this? You want more of this now? Come on out. Come on out and give me time to get. I warn you. I'm gonna show you who you guys see. You want us to show good. You want us to win on their lives. I'm gonna show you exactly how bad I am.
Somebody get Jackson Stone out of this ring right now. This man is a madman with that chair. Oh, wait a second.
Ladies and gentlemen, by referee's decision, this match has been thrown out. There is no winner.
Wrestling fans, this is Chris Carter with some breaking CIW news. It's been no secret that for the last couple of months, there have been some hellacious battles going on in CIW between the likes of the Lion of the Concrete Jungle, Malice, the former longest reigning CIW heavyweight champion in history, against Suplex Shogun Jackson Stone. These two have battled in the ring, out of the ring, in the dressing room, in the back of the building, in the parking lot, in the vestibule, and back in the ring. Actually, one night we had to call the police in to come down and quell the situation because it was so out of control. The CIW booking committee was in a quandary of how to present this match without all the liability that could possibly go along with it. So what they did was they went to the CIW advisory board and asked them for some help to make a decision on how to do this. With me today is the chairman of the CIW advisory board, Mr. Gary Warnchak. Gary, come on in.
Thank you, Chris. I have some big news today from the CIW advisory board, and it's not a decision that we reached lightly. You described the situation very appropriately, Chris, when you talked about how out of control these two warriors have been in the ring with each other. In the ring, out of the ring, in the dressing room, in the parking lot, in the locker room, all over the building. There comes with that a certain liability. Now, these two warriors clearly don't want to just score a pinfall or to win by submission. They want to injure each other. They want to hurt each other. And we've seen that. So the CIW advisory board, upon being asked by the booking committee, have reviewed the tapes. We even were able to look at some of the raw footage that the viewers of CIW Ringside were unable to see because it was too violent. And importantly, we consulted outside legal counsel. And the decision that we've reached as a result is that if this match does go forward, CIW will not sanction it. CIW will not allow this match to be run under the banner of Championship International Wrestling. Now, I know that these two competitors really want to get back in the ring together. And I know that the fans, certainly, I understand that the fans would like to see a good brawl like this. I would too, as a wrestling fan. But doing the responsible thing as a promotion, CIW cannot sanction this sort of a match going forward. So if this match were to go forward, and I know that the matchmakers have been talking about New Year's Smash on January 26th at St. Clement's Hall for a rematch between these two, It would not be able to be under the CIW banner. It would have to be made clear to the fans, would have to be made clear to the wrestlers that this is not a CIW match, and that's our final decision. There's no appellate process on this. We think it's in the best interest of the promotion going forward.
Well, there you have it, fans. Chairman of the CIW Advisory Board has brought us the news that we needed. Thank you very much, Gary.
Thank you, Chris.
Think you're special, you do. I can see it in your eyes. I can see it when you laugh at me, look down on me, and walk around on me. Just one more fight about your leadership, and I will straight up leave you, 'cause I've had enough of this, and now yeah, this time I'ma let it all come out. This time I'ma stand up and shout. I'ma do things my way, it's my way or the highway. This time I'ma let it all come out. This time I'ma stand up and shout. I'ma do things my way, it's my way or the highway. Check out my melody. Check out my melody. Check out my melody. Just one more fight about a lot of things, and I will give up everything to be on my own again, free again. Yeah, this time I'ma let it all come out. This time I'ma stand up and shout. I'ma do things my way, it's my way or the highway. This time I'ma let it all come out. This time I'ma stand up and shout. I'ma do things my way, it's my way or the highway. Someday you'll see things my way, 'cause you never know, no you never know where you're gonna go. Someday you'll see things my way, 'cause you never know, no you never know when you're gonna go.
Championship International Wrestling is on tour this January, and we are not coming alone as we bring with us the ECW icon, the Sandman. We kick things off on Saturday, January 25th in Waldron, Michigan at Waldron Area Schools, 13380 South Waldron Road, as we present Danger Rising, featuring WWE ID superstar Freedom Ramsey, Unchained Brandon Day, CIW World Champion The Ronin Michael Elgin, plus a special women's title match. Then, on January 26th, we return home to Toledo, Ohio at St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville Road, as we present New Year's Smash, featuring the CIW National Champion, War Ready Malenko, the Amish Giant, Harry Mack, the Voodoo Beast Hulk, and the Dog Hound, Andre Stray. All this and so much more as CIW presents its January tour, sponsored by Real American Beer.
I am not okay. I'm barely getting by. I'm losing track of days and losing sleep at night. I am not okay. I'm hanging on the rails. So if I say I'm fine, just know I learned to hide it well. I know I can't.
If you've ever seen me wrestle, if you've ever been to a CIW event, then you know every time I step foot in that ring, I leave it all out there. Over a 23-year career, I have won championships and accolades all around the globe. And the one that means the most to me is the CIW World Heavyweight Championship. The thing about pro wrestling is every time we step foot in that ring, we risk our safety. We put our lives on the line because we love what we do and we want to be the best at what we do. Unfortunately, my neck has been re-injured and I have been ordered not to wrestle until I can see a surgeon. And this is one of the hardest things I have ever had to do in my entire career, but unfortunately, I have to relinquish the CIW World Heavyweight Championship. Me and Brandon Day were supposed to have a match for the ages this Sunday, January 26th in Toledo, Ohio. But that match is going to have to wait. With that said, CIW deserves a World Heavyweight Champion that can take us into the future. I have spoken with Phil Nitro Monahan, and we have found 8 men to compete in 4 matches on Saturday, January 25th. Freedom Ramsey will wrestle Astonishing Ashton Adonis. Unchained Brandon Day will wrestle Akuma. David Light will wrestle Malenko. Shadowman will wrestle Great Tiger. And on Sunday, January 26th, the winners of those matches will compete in a 4-way under 30-minute Ironman rules. The man who wins the most falls in that 30 minutes will be your new CIW World Heavyweight Champion. But no, whoever walks out January 26th is the new champion. When I'm healed up, you have a date with destiny, and that destiny is the Ronin Michael Elgin.
Malice. We have an unsanctioned match approaching, and just because you may be Mr. Big and veteran and all that good stuff doesn't mean a damn thing, because this was unsanctioned with lights out. Shogun is going to be suplexing you until you can't stand back up. And with it being unsanctioned, fellas, I got some more tools I can use in your punk ass. Now, before we move on, I have to actually congratulate you guys on a future tag team championship win, because the Saint brothers, you may have this whole jump up energy. My Wicked Only Alliance is gonna break you down to pieces. Break your 2 little twigs like never before. And if you think you lucky, one of y'all may run away and tell the fortune story to your families. We'll see you soon.
Hello, everyone. My name is Annie, and I'm here at CIW with the #1 contenders for the tag team champions, Corey and Chase Saint. The pair of you have overcome the inevitable to secure your #1 contender spot. What are your thoughts going into your match tonight?
So, this just in, Chase Saint is 100% cleared and ready to go. My neck, my wrist, everything. We settled, we ready to go. We got tag titles to win. We in the hometown. Talk to him, bro. What you thinking?
Hey, like bro said, we in the hometown, the house of the Jumpaholics. So you already know, man, it's finna be a whole house of pain for these suckers.
CIW Ringside is brought to you by these great sponsors.